We're 3 races into 2023 and I'm going to rate each team's start to the season. Every team has scored a point so far in 2023, so I'm going to be working from bottom to top in the constructors' standings, giving each team a letter grade. Let's start with Williams. The FW45 is a significant improvement on last year's car. Alex Albon has been shining brightly, Logan Sargent has shown he has the speed to compete. They get a B. AlphaTauri are ahead of Williams in the Constructors' Championship. Yuki Tsunoda has driven that car well, but it is lacking performance. Dutchman Nick de Vries is capable, but he's still adapting to his new machinery. They get a D. Next is Alfa Romeo, who are 8th in the championship. Both drivers have points finishes, but the car's performance for me has continued to go backwards from 2022's high points. They're still trying to recapture that pace. I'm giving them an E. The Haas hasn't been as strong as it was early on last year, but Nico Hülkenberg could have had a podium if circumstances had played in his favour in Australia. Aside from that, he's been driving really well in Q3 in all 3 races. Magnussen's done okay, even though the car balance is less suited to him. I'm going to give the American team a C. Alpine have dropped many points already this season through team and driver errors. Ocon's multiple penalties in Australia and that collision in Australia have already been really costly. I'm going to give the Enstone team a D. Australia showed things aren't quite as bad as pre-season suggested for McLaren. That said, the car could certainly be better and upgrades are on the horizon. Norris and Piastri have shown that they've got the potential to exploit the car. I'm going to give the McLaren team a C. It's not been great at Ferrari. Carlos Sainz admitted the car concept might need a rethink and Charles Leclerc has been beset by issues, not least already a grid drop for excessive use of power unit parts. The disappointment of another title this season is already apparent in Italy. Ferrari, they get an F. Mercedes have set high standards over the last decade, but they haven't been met and radical changes were called for by Toto Wolff. The car is competitive with Ferrari and Aston Martin, but that's not where Mercedes see themselves. They get a C. Aston Martin have been the surprise performers in 2023 and Fernando Alonso has thoroughly enjoyed his jump to the front with the Silverstone squad and scooped a trio of 3rd place finishes. Lance Stroll has performed well after his pre-season cycling accident, so I'm going to give the Aston Martin team an A. Championship leaders Red Bull are relentlessly, remorselessly faultless. Aside from Max Verstappen's drive shaft in Jeddah, that is. A+. So that's how I'm scoring the teams at the start of the season. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And as always, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more Grand Prix content. Thanks very much for watching.